Welcome back to another episode of Raving and Reviewing. My name is R, and this is my co-host V.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Today we are reviewing the new video game-based movie, Uncharted, starring Tom Holland.
Spider-Man 4.
Spider-Man, no way. Uncharted, no way home.
Oh boy.
And this was interesting movie. Interesting actor casting choices.
Yeah, well, you played the video game, so you go first. What did you think of the movie?
I thought it was a very fine movie. It's a very 6.5, 7 out of 10 movie.
Yeah. Worth the $20 you paid for it?
$22.50.
$22.50 you paid for it? Excuse me.
I don't know. I'd say yes, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not $22.50. I think it's worth like $11.50. It's like a Netflix movie almost.
But I feel like it wouldn't have been as fun if you watched it at home.
No, I'm saying it's like the quality of a Netflix movie.
Okay, I see. All right.
I'd say it's like equivalent to the 52 movies released on Netflix last year, and I've watched 2 of them, which is the Leonardo DiCaprio one, which is the one good one.
Yeah.
Which people also hate. And then I can't even think of the other one that I watched on Netflix.
That you liked.
No, it was a Netflix original.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's what I compare it to. Like, it's not Indiana Jones and it's not Tomb Raider. It's
National Treasures. Just say it like it is.
I've never seen National Treasures fully.
I have. This really reminded me of it.
Yeah, I think it's a fine 7 out of 10 movie. I don't think Mark Wahlberg did Sully justice at all. And then Tom Holland actually did pretty decent, like for Nathan Drake. Like, I don't think he acts it, but I think as like someone who looks younger, I think it's fine.
It works. Okay. I knew you were excited kind of by the casting because you knew it was
Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland, so.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously brings in, because our theater was full, right? We didn't expect it.
I was not thinking that it would be like packed out Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, both days we had a hard time getting.
We tried to get,
but it was good. I think it was a fine movie, like you said, right? It's okay. It kind of reminded me of, like back in the day when we were kids and like all these action movies would come out and you'd go see it. It kind of reminded me of that. I feel like during COVID times we didn't really get good movies like that. Maybe not pay the $2.50 or whatever you paid for it, but it worked for me. It was fun watching Tom Holland pretty much be Spider-Man in this. He was just hopping around the same as he did in Spider-Man. I hated that he kept tripping over everything. It was really annoying me. I'm like, just do one thing right. And he just was not. So that part annoyed me, but it was fine. The movie was a little silly.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting, like seeing, I don't know if it was CGI or like what they did, like certain scenes you could see like he's running super fast, like in Spider-Man. And I'm like, is this fake or is this like, because there's certain times where he's like jumping through a window or like he's running on the roof and it's like, this looks too good.
Yeah, he's human. He's not superhuman. He was not bitten in this one.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg was fine. I think it's like a different take on the character for sure. Because
it's not the same, right?
Like Victor Sullivan in the games, like even from the first one, he's already old, like very old.
Yeah.
Or he's portrayed as like an old man already. Like this is still like see, the third game has the flashback where you first where Tom, like Nate and Sully meet at the bar or something, and this is a similar thing where they meet. It's like a different circumstance. Like they change the story up of like it's the third game and fourth game, elements of those mixed together. And I don't know. I think they could do like they pretty much had a post-credit scene where the second movie's like announced.
It's happening.
I'll
go see it. Why not?
I mean, maybe they'll improve it. I mean, I don't know what that was a reference to. Was that character in the game or something? I don't know. Or that bad guy was with the eye patch.
Well, oh yeah. That's right. At the end, right? The end credit scene.
Hmm.
I think the bad guys were pretty bad in this movie. None of them were scary.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas like as the main bad
Like
guy at
Antonio
first,
Banderas, yeah.
and then like his father was also like a bad guy, semi bad guy,
No, the
and
father was a good guy. That's why he killed him. The father was just like, I'm gonna give my fortune away to other people.
oh, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, you stop paying attention. I just heard you groaning. Ugh, every 5 seconds. Like, why you're not liking it? Ugh.
Yeah, I mean it was not
I look for the
great.
video game. Like,
Well, it's not like the video games have like a crazy like
great plot.
story.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's fun to play. I guess gameplay versus story is two different things, right?
I mean, they have a good story, and it's like interesting because like Elena is like a big character in this, which is like
Yeah.
Nate's girlfriend. That's later his wife, and it's like
Oh, good. Really?
she's not even in this. It's
No,
interesting.
I know they just kind of let her be, and then even Sully, like Mark Wahlberg, is disappears for like 15 minutes of the movie, and I'm like, wait a minute, the chemistry between the two main characters is like the main thing in the story. Where did he go? What did he get COVID and he had to stop filming? What is happening here?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
And then like the Chloe Frazier's character, like such an odd like why didn't they just cast like a lady who would be more like Chloe Frazier?
Yeah. Wait, is that the one he marries in the game? Who does he marry in the game?
He marries Elena. It's like a blonde lady,
Oh, I
and she's
see.
not in this movie at all. Not at
Was
all.
that the? Oh, maybe it was the chick in the beginning of the blonde
No,
lady beginning.
no,
No.
no.
Oh, okay. I'm just getting excited. I'm like, oh, maybe we missed something.
No, it's like I guess they'll introduce her in the second movie.
Maybe.
But he's young too. I think he's supposed to be like 20 something.
Well, Tom Holland's 25, right?
Yeah, he's 25. No, I'm saying like he's portraying Nate at 20 something.
Okay, got you. How old is Nate supposed to be in the video game?
I would
30
think
something?
30s. I would think 30s.
Okay, let's see. I think Mark Wahlberg would have pulled it off, no? Nate?
Well, that's the thing. I think like the movie was originally announced in 2011 after the third game
Okay.
came out. And
Uh-huh.
then in 2015 or so, I think they had casted Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake.
Okay.
And then as time went on, 6 years later,
It's like
I
he's
mean, I
too
guess
old
they
for this
started
now.
filming it probably in 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, oh, we want a younger person. And Tom Holland's the guy right now. Like, he's
Yeah.
Spider-Man. He's in Avengers. Did some weird Netflix movies.
Oh yeah. He did do those.
And I mean, they're like, he's the guy right now. Sony's like, we own his contract pretty much. So like, we're gonna capture him, get him to do whatever movies he wants.
I
And he
mean,
likes
like
video
I
games. He's a
said,
kid. He likes Uncharted the game. So like,
yeah, yeah.
it's a fit.
But like
It's
I
a
said,
good
like
call.
he pulls in the seats, so they're gonna make a second one for sure. He's definitely gonna be in it.
Yeah, and I think like the things from the games, like they didn't do the soundtrack justice. Like there is
Oh,
some
I know
epic
you're upset
grand
about
like
that.
music in this, and like they did it for like 30 seconds, like when he gets his like little gun holster. It's like that's when you play the music cues, not during the big fight on the boats.
Yeah, they didn't. They let the boats just swing around, and there was no score that you could recognize in that.
Yeah, I mean, I do like they did a lot of like homage to like the original scenes, like him driving the speedboat. Like that's like happens multiple times. Like somewhat, I guess, in the first game, the fourth game, like him with the holster. They got the iconic looks down, like him wearing the shirt, like the Henley shirt,
Yeah, yeah.
and then him wearing the blue shirt. And then the post credits in him wearing like that 3/4 sleeves baseball shirt with like the red sleeves, white. That's like perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's wearing super basic, like
It's just like generic clothes.
yeah, he's wearing generic t-shirts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I do like that. I mean, then he
That
gets this little ring, like this the sick pack, fuck, whatever his
whatever
phrase
it's
is,
called.
whatever the Latin phrase is, but it's like from greatness from small beginnings. That's just like a big phrase, and that was pretty much like the
Sounds like
marketing of like PlayStation for like a good 5-7 years. Like that was their slogan, like greatness from small beginnings. So like that's cool to see.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, like will we get like many sequels and like one other like PlayStation Studio like other shows we'll get. Like we're getting the Last of Us show with Pedro Pascal and that other lady from Game of Thrones that I forget her name as Ellie. Hopefully that's good. I mean, that's more involved with the original creators. This one was not. This one was like they showed up on set one day and inputted, and
one of them too. On top of that, was this guy who voiced Sully, right? He was the only one in there.
No, the guy who voiced Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. Sorry, yeah, not Sully. So the other
North. Yeah, he was like shows up as like a cameo in the movie, but I think this was like done way before, and then they kind of was like, let's add their input since this is our first big film for this new PlayStation Studios.
Yeah.
But I think the Last of Us one will be better, and then they're going to continue to probably do spin-off stories of Horizon and Ghost of Tsushima. It's an okay start. I mean, if you're building like a cinematic like universe or something,
universe of video games, okay,
it's not a great start.
They should do it within the video games itself. Like Horizon should have like Uncharted, like
the crossover, a multiverse.
Yeah, exactly. They should start it there first because obviously video gamers are going to be more excited about that.
Well, that's what Fortnite is now. Like they got Nathan Drake in Fortnite.
Was Free Guy a better video game movie than Uncharted for you?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like if Ryan Reynolds is Nathan Drake, I wouldn't mind.
Damn, we'd be saying that movie more than once if that was the damn case.
Honestly, like we were talking after the last, someone was mentioning like Jeremy Renner would be a good Nathan Drake. Ryan Reynolds would be a pretty good Nathan Drake. He's got the wit. He's got the wit for sure to be Nathan Drake. Who would be Sully? I don't know who would be a good Sully. Ryan Reynolds. You know what Ryan Reynolds looks like.
No, what Nathan Drake looks like in the video game. Right I see him, that's what I'm saying. I see him because you have him Googled. I'm like, I could see him being played by Ryan Reynolds. Gosh, it took way too long to explain. Oh, Robbie Amell.
Robbie Amell looks pretty good.
Yeah, she doesn't look bad, yeah.
Like Nathan Fillion. Do you know who that is?
Upgrade to do. No.
Oh, he did a fan film of Uncharted back a few years ago, and people really enjoyed that. And we're like, why doesn't he get the movie?
Oh, I could see that. Holy crap. That guy looks just like the video game character.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't pick
that picture
him.
On the corner. I think it's like a B-rate celebrity, right?
He was in Firefly, and I think that got canceled.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty
He hasn't really done shit. Like, he was in Suicide Squad, and they killed him off in like 2 seconds.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So maybe he just doesn't bring in the big bucks, At the end of the day, that's what they...
Yeah, I mean, Tom Holland brings in the seats. He's not...
He brings in he's Spider-Man. That's why he was casted. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is. I mean... He what's it called? He could be in the Destiny movie because he's the voice actor in Destiny.
Tom Holland?
No, this guy, Nathan Fillion.
Okay, I was like, what?
PlayStation just bought Destiny, so like the studio that makes Destiny, so it could happen.
Okay.
It's doable.
All right.
But for Uncharted, play? No, I'd say stick to the game. Play Uncharted 4. Watch the cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah. I say if you really there's no movies out right now anyway. If you really want to go to the movies, this is not a bad movie to go to.
When this comes out on Netflix or HBO Max or Paramount Plus,
wherever it comes out,
or Hulu, watch it there.
But I also think if you haven't seen or played the video game, I think you'll enjoy the movie a little bit more because you go in with less expectations.
If you haven't seen or have seen?
If you haven't played the video game, because I didn't play it and I thought the movie was fine. Some of it was dumb as hell.
I would say, can you compare it to the Indiana Jones, but you haven't seen Indiana Jones.
I saw like the first or the second one where the Indian people were eating monkey brains in one of the movies. Where they go to India.
I think that's the later ones.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That's the Shia LaBeouf one.
No. That's still the old like Harrison Ford, the main Indiana Jones, in that. It was bad.
And I mean, the Raiders of the Lost Ark is good.
Is that
the first? That's the
original. What it is. I don't know if I watched the first one. I can't remember. Maybe I watched it as a child, but I not recently, but maybe like 10 or so years ago, I saw the one where they had a scene where the Indian people were eating brains. And yeah, suffice it to say, that one was not my favorite. Oh, it was the Temple of Doom. That's the one I saw.
Okay. What about Tomb Raider? Have you seen Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider?
Yes, that I've seen. That was pretty good.
Better than this.
I say I would just compare it to National Treasure because it was kiddish enough to kind of mirror that movie. I think Tomb Raider was a little too serious. I don't think you can compare it. It was probably better. Yeah, I'd say it was better. Tomb Raider, not Uncharted.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. For me, I got National Treasure vibes all the way through.
Well, I mean, that's what they're going for. He's a treasure hunter.
Yeah. I'd say it goes hand in hand with that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, video game movies are going to continue to come out now, so TV shows, movies, it's going to happen. Like, The Witcher show, Arcane.
That did good.
The Cuphead show.
I heard Arcane is really good. I think I might try that. I've heard it from several people that it's really good, but I don't know.
Mainly me.
Yeah, it was mainly, you've been telling me to watch it for quite a long time.
I haven't watched that in the past episode 3, but it is good.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's not as good as you're letting on, huh?
No, it's because they did weekly episodes.
Oh. Yeah. Is it done now?
It's all out.
Okay. I might give it a go. We shall see.
Okay.
All right, that's all I had on this.
As far as Uncharted, it's a good, not great. If you can watch it for free, watch it for free. If you do want to risk COVID, go to the movie theaters.
I concur. That's my opinion as well.
All right, that's it for another episode of Raving and Reviewing. Talk to you guys next time.
Bye.